What's up, everybody? My name is Alex. I am your host of the Swole Friends podcast. Today, I am joined by Coach Donnie, who is a CFL3, as well as a head coach of functional fitness programming at the Swole Kitchen. So today, what are we going to be talking about?
We are going to talk about the CrossFit benchmark workout, CINDY.
Are you nervous?
I'm so nervous. Thinking about this workout makes me nervous, honestly.
Why is that? Is it a fire breather? Is it long? Is it short? What's up with CINDY?
It's long. It's body weight. It doesn't favor the big, strong guys and girls.
So CINDY is a benchmark. Benchmarks are used in CrossFit for what?
For testing various energy systems and skills that apply specifically to the CrossFit methodology. So with CINDY in particular, it's a 20-minute AMRAP. So it's a longer workout, but it is all body weight movements. So it is testing your aerobic system, but it's also testing how well you can perform with just body weight.
Gotcha. So for a beginner who's doing CINDY versus an advanced athlete doing CINDY, what are some of the differences in the stimulus? Or are they the same?
So ideally, whether beginner or advanced, you want the stimulus to be relatively similar. You're going to get some variance in scoring between beginners and advanced athletes. So for beginners, you're going to see a score of closer to 10 rounds. If you're over 10 rounds as a beginner, that's a pretty good.
Wait. You haven't even told us what the workout is. What is the workout? What is CINDY? CINDY is
20-minute AMRAP, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats.
Congratulations, you passed the test. So okay, so back to how a CINDY scored. So for a beginner athlete, what are we looking at round-wise?
So probably in the 10 to 12 round range. If you're over 10, that's good. It's a good place to start.
Gotcha. And then our more advanced athletes, what are we considering as advanced, and what would those scores look like?
So if you're an advanced athlete, you are higher level with gymnastics. You can probably do butterfly or kipping pull-ups, unbroken push-ups, fast air squats. Typically looking at above 20 rounds. So averaging around a minute would be a good score for an advanced athlete.
Is that like advanced RX, or is that like an elite? Like I'm a CrossFit.
If you're elite, I've seen people get upwards of 24 plus rounds in this workout. If you have an extremely high work capacity, you can just kind of fly through this for 20 minutes straight and get over 24 rounds.
Gotcha. So we've understood kind of the point of using CINDY as a workout. What are some, strategies or tips for an athlete who's going to do this? Is it just like hammer it, get it done in 10 minutes, or you can't get it done in 10 minutes?
Yeah, just get it done as fast as you can.
I'm out. That's me. All right. Thanks, coach. That might be the scaled version, right? But are you scaling?
So, for the stimulus, you want the workout to be 20 minutes.
Stay focused.
Let's make this clear. The workout's going to be 20 minutes no matter what. But the stimulus is going to be how it feels, how many rounds you get, and how the movements feel to you pretty much. So,
if it all feels bad, I still got to do 20 minutes.
Yeah. Even if it starts feeling bad real early on, it's real bad after 2 rounds, then you still have to do 20 minutes.
So I guess that'd be a strategy, right? Like if this does feel really bad, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, how am I going to break that up? Do I break it up? Do I just go one by one?
Yeah. So when looking at the stimulus of the workout, you want to adjust the movements to where you can get over 10 rounds and stay moving consistently for the whole 20 minutes. You don't want to hit a wall at 10 minutes and then next thing you know, each round is taking you 4 minutes to complete. You want to stay relatively consistent with your rounds.
Gotcha.
So scaling to make sure you're staying consistent is important for this workout.
Okay. So would you say that, let's say I start the workout and I do a round. Do I look at the clock and try to match that round?
Yeah, that's a good strategy. One that I see a lot of people typically use is to have a goal. So if you want to get 10 rounds, do the math. You want your rounds to be done every 2 minutes. If you're shooting for 10, if you're shooting for 20 on the minute, which is a good score. And if you're over 20, obviously slightly under a minute per round. So fast, you can get a round done in about 40, 45 seconds. If you're flying through, probably closer to like 45, 50 seconds. If you're moving through at a smooth pace and you're still a pretty high level athlete, about around a minute is a a good pace to set. But yeah, setting a goal for your round times is a good way to stay on track, right? You might deviate and fall off a little bit, but at least you have that set goal and you are trying to hit your pace every round. So this is a big pacing workout too. So know yourself as an athlete, scale appropriately so where you can hit a good pace for the whole 20 minutes.
Gotcha. So how often did someone do, Cindy, to test that benchmark? I mean, I know it's probably going to show up in programming at the gym, sometimes when you go in for class, but how often should someone test benchmarks in CrossFit?
So I think there's a lot of CrossFit benchmarks. I think CINDY is a very important one to do because it's such a good test for your aerobic capacity and your body weight, like how you're coming with body weight movements. So if getting better at body weight workouts, CINDY is an amazing test to see your progress there. So if that is one of your main goals, is to get better with body weight movements, do CINDY once a quarter.
Okay.
To just kind of see where you're at. Obviously, you have to train specifically to get better at body weight stuff, do more air squats, push-ups, pull-ups.
I mean, good CrossFit programming overall is going to contribute towards becoming better at those, right? I mean, like functional fitness, who can become the fittest? I mean, you should be fit at all the things equally.
Yeah.
It's not just like I can crush body weight workouts and get smashed in weight workouts, right?
Right.
So we want to find a balance between them, which also presents the other benchmark workouts that have other modalities, whether it's gymnastics or weightlifting or body weight, right?
Yeah, a good program is going to have a healthy dose of body weight movements in there. So if you have a good, solid, balanced program, you should be moving the needle on these. If it's a significant weakness, you might want more body weight stuff in your program, and that's when like CINDY would be a good test workout to do repeatedly to kind of see your progress there.
That's also where having a coach is really important, right? Like if you are actually starting to monitor these things and want to progress as an athlete, whether that's at the local competition level, whether that's at the regional or the worldwide level, having a coach like Coach Donnie who writes that program specifically for you, who watches that, who provides feedback, you provide feedback directly to him in that programming so that he knows where you're at as an athlete, so that you don't have to. What you have to do is know what is your best effort, how do you bring that best effort every day, and then trusting your coach to be able to program those things for you and to watch those, markers of progress or measurements of progress increase over time, right?
Yeah. So looking at the movements in CINDY, you got pull-ups, push-ups, air squats. Performing well in this workout doesn't mean you're just good at pull-ups, push-ups, and air squats. These are just body weight movements that test how well your strength to body weight ratio is, your endurance to body weight ratio is. So this translates into running, box jumps, burpees, all the things in CrossFit that require body weight alone. This performing well in this workout translates directly to how you're going to perform and stuff like that. If you see someone that has a really fast 5K run time, you could be pretty certain that their CINDY time is going to be pretty high.
Gotcha. Okay.